unrequited story, love. Unrequited love, exactly. So it totally turned out different than what I thought originally, but
so a lot of time. Hey guys, welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome, or thank you for watching. Something in there. Anyways, I was overwhelmed with how amazing the response was. I was super nervous to do this thing in general and what the response would be. And so grateful. Thank you so much. I'm excited to do another video today. Today is actually tonight, because when you've got 2 kids, you usually end up doing things when they're finally unconscious. And so, really excited actually, because today we're gonna have my wife join me. And so Monika and I write together all the time for different things. And this particular song is the most recent song we've written, and probably the first song we've written in a little while. And it's very different than stuff we've done before. So I'm really excited to share that today. And I just want to be able to share with you how to write songs with other people. We're going to touch on that a little bit, and then also to write in ways that you never expected. So talk to me about kind of our process.
So I don't really see myself so much as a songwriter as much as a storyteller. And so I think for me, I kind of saw this story unfolding of this couple, this like breakup that was happening. And then I think...
But what spawned? You gotta go there. What spawned this tragedy?
It was, I mean, not us, because we're perfect. Clearly. So I was watching Nashville, this show, got into it just a little bit. So we were watching Nashville, and then one night Ryan was working late, and I was watching the episode, and I was like, okay, when you get home, we should write a song. I'm feeling really inspired. We should write a song together.
So would you say that in our process of writing together, it's usually one of us has an idea, we bring it to the other, we throw it against the wall, tear it apart, do all kinds of stuff like that, and then...
Yeah, for me, it's helpful for me since I'm not the more musical of the 2 of us. I like to actually write some stuff out more poetically. So I write kind of a story and kind of more like a poem, and then I like to bring that to you. You can help me kind of put some music to it and write melodies to it and kind of see where it goes. But this song actually turned out completely different than how I thought it was going to turn out. I thought it was going to be a duet, and it turned into this kind of sad, poetic,
unrequited
story,
love.
Unrequited love, exactly. So it totally turned out different than what I thought originally, but
so a lot of time
what it became.
So I'm gonna do a lot more in-depth stuff on songwriting. This is just kind of a start to talking about collaboration and songwriting together with somebody, but it's really an exercise in trust. Songwriting is a very intimate thing, and so the ability to like hand stuff over to somebody and trust that when they are taking it apart or doing something that you were like, oh, I don't want you to mess with it, that there's a trust that like we both want the same thing. We both want this great, other side. And so hearing each other and being able to let it get messy, to let it not be what you wanted. So
kind of hold it loosely. Like I held my original idea for the song very loosely so that we could collaborate and work together on what it turned out to be. And I love what it turned out to be, but it was so different from what I thought originally.
Yeah.
What is your process with getting some lyrics and finding a melody that works with those lyrics?
So I found that I really enjoy taking somebody's ideal or like something they feel like is like half done, but they have a vision for more. I love being a person who can go, here's a way to go about that, or whatever, to help them realize something that wasn't there originally. So this is something we'll talk about in later vlogs, but I really feel like there's a value in going outside of your normal circles, your normal tunes, your normal whatever kind of structure you create and you feel strong in. It's good to not let those become kind of solid walls. And so we'll talk about that in a later vlog, but when you're writing with somebody who's already got an idea, you're sort of already forced into their world. You're forced into whatever it is, that current space they're in, whether you're in that space or not. So I really enjoy that. I find that it helps influence my other stuff I'm writing. Really keeps me out of writer's block, and so yeah, I really value getting to work with you, because you're someone who has ideas of grandeur with every song. It's always like, and this is gonna be one where, and so it's cool to like start going down that road of like, oh, I hear that, you know, and oh, this, you know, this lyric does that when you know, this totally is in line with whatever, you know, value you said you wanted from the song. Yeah. So.
And I would just say as a lyricist too, like if you're getting tripped up on your lyrics, think of the story that you're telling, and even though this may not be our story, we may not have experienced this kind of breakup, but we can all relate to grief and to loss and to unmet expectations. And so think of what you can connect to the story and then tell the story through that lens. So it becomes about kind of the story that you're telling, and you can still write in those things that you're experiencing, even if it's not necessarily you tripped up on your story or your experience.
Right. The really distinct thing that happened in this song when you had an idea for a duet and all those things, it's tough for me to come and go, you know, what you're hitting on here is so strong, but I don't think it works as a duet, and to bring that to you and be like, are you okay if we don't go that direction? That's one of those points that I'm talking about of trust, where it's like, what if we lean into what seems to be really coming alive? Because we were writing the first verse, the second verse was about her, and it just started to go, yeah, that doesn't help the chorus, and then and so we were like, well, let's do both. The guys will be just the first verses will be the guys, the second verses will be the girls, but that led us into a chorus that we didn't even expect, because we leaned into.
And that's part of the openness, I think, of the process of the song, and kind of seeing where it takes you and holding everything loosely, your expectations, your hopes for the song, all of it, holding it loosely and kind of seeing what happens. That's the fun of collaborating.
Right. So Monika and I tend to just write whatever comes up. So sometimes those are songs that are really deeply connected to us, and sometimes it's we really love writing stuff for other artists, for TVs or film or movies or whatever, and love the idea of like being able to do that more. So we'll just write what comes. So with this particular song, which we've kind of working title called On My Own, it really is just more of a character piece. It's more of us, kind of a cool journey. It was a different way of us writing together. We haven't written like that before, where we kind of found a character in the lyrics that came to us, and then started to shape what that character's story actually was, which was super different than anything we've done before.
And something I definitely recommend if you're in like a writer's block or you're struggling to say what you're trying to say, is instead just think of a character that you can kind of explore what they're experiencing and going through. And I think that was the first song we've written together in a really long time, because it was kind of fun to just explore this person and what they're going through.
Yeah.
We're really excited to show you the song.
So this is a song we wrote called On My Own, and excited to see what you think.
Chased me down in a fury. She was looking for a fight, but I held my hands in surrender. Said, honey, no, not tonight. She said she's tired of trying. Take it anymore. She said, honey, this is the last time. And she changed the locks on the door. I don't know saying I'm not sorry, but I'm not saying you were right. You stole the light that was inside me. Now I'm wandering through the night. I passed by you in the city, and you were holding on to him. You didn't even seem to see me, but I don't know that you'd care if you did. No, I don't know that you care if you did. I don't know where I'll go, but I'll be fine, babe, out on my own. So you just stay there in our home. I hope you find, babe, whatever you're looking for. Oh, I don't know where to go. I'm not doing fine, babe, out on my own. But you just stay there in our home. I hope you find, babe, whatever you're looking for. Wish I was what you were looking for.
All right, so hope you guys enjoyed that. I'd love to do a lot more videos like that, but I can't. I'm never gonna. No. So that is On My Own, and I'll be adding that video shortly into the playlist, Just Songs. If you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check that out. That'll be a place to go and just be able to listen to just the songs. And there's a lot of other ideas I have for videos, and so I wanted to throw out to everybody. There's been a few people commenting here below, and then also on Instagram and Facebook. That's super helpful because it helps me know the things you like and questions you have that I might be able to answer. And it also kind of lets me know who's watching. It gives me kind of a picture of what's going on in your life, and then I can answer and give you a piece of kind of what's going on in mine. And so I think it'd be a great way to really add an interaction piece to this whole thing. So go ahead and join in on that. And then other than that, if you like this video, hit like, and then subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. So I'm really excited to have Monika on today.
You love me.
Yep. For better, for worse, for richer, poorer, for sickness and health, to love and to cherish as long as you shall live.